All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. Today we can talk about one very important thing. We um, it is important for the politics of Salon. I know say for some time now we don't get this idea of um, people then they just they go on social media talk a lot. Oh, sorry. Then they talk a lot about what thing they go on a salon, especially we within the diaspora. And I hope and I pray to God that the energy we will take for make we um, the energy we will take for explain to people them about how we go able for do things as alone. We go take their energy and they for explain to the same people them why it is important for make them register. Just a few days ago, the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, we formerly called um, NEC, National Electoral Commission, they pull out the dates for voters registration, and we we know say it therefore brings a lot of problems. I just did try for put something here quickly, guys. Okay, so we know say he therefore cause a lot of um, problems with people in as alone. Sorry, sorry, folks. A lot of people in as alone therefore get some kind of confusion, misunderstanding because here is the thing though. The voters registration announcement came, and according to the ECSL, the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, then say it's between September the 2nd to October the 3rd. Now, in we get for um, uh, then they open the registration uh, time period. Okay, this is more for the APC party, and I hope and I see the energy way the APC party don't bring in so far on this one because I see now some people then they go around and try for tell um, the APC supporters them for make then go out and register, which is very very great, and that's go able give we some kind of a leeway for make we able fight or win the first fight. The first fight here has to do with the 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 registration, the voters registration. In any election, um, the voters registration is the first fight where a political party they win. The more people, the more of your supporters you okay. It seems like I don't know if the people that wait in Facebook then they see me. I not seem forget Facebook feed at all. Now that make I been get some issues earlier. So if you I know say if you dey watch me on Facebook, yeah, if you dey see me, um yeah, give me a thumbs up for make I know say yes. Facebook then they see me. Otherwise, yeah, if now Facebook they watch, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I think Facebook is not seeing me actually. So what I will do is I will switch I will give the link from YouTube to Facebook because the people the way they watch me right now it seems like they watch me now YouTube. So let me just I don't know what happened with Facebook problem with me today. So I don't know. But let me share this on Facebook quickly. Um, um, TPN live. Okay. All right. So let me also share on the group. Okay. Oh, sure. All right, so I know say Facebook get problem with me today. It seems like it's live. All what I'm saying is on YouTube so far, and I just dey try for get a quick Facebook share. I don't know, but okay, I don't make share na me Facebook feed. All right, let's start all over again. Let's start all over again. Let we understand say in order for you for make you able for win election, your first success should start with voters registration. Okay, voters registration is the first battle where you supposed for win. And as APC members, them this not something we suppose for fets on. I know say we are very good when it comes to going on social media and talk all kind blah blah what they talk so. But now let we use that same energy where we get for going on Facebook, for going on social media, and for talk and oppose and calls and all those type of things that they do. Now we use the same thing now for make we able for educate to people there or make sure people then go to the registration sites for go register. Otherwise, would they get the same problem we've been get before? Okay, September the 2nd to October the 3rd. That's not the dates range where the Electoral Commission don't give you. Okay, so if you dey Nabo area, you na APC supporter, you sabi other APC supporter na your area, be an ambassador for take them people then they carry them go na the if they don't register it, carry them go na the registration site for make them go register. I'm more concerned about the villages. The villages most of the time then they find them very difficult for make them able to go from one place to another for registration. So yeah, I see why Facebook being get problem. Okay, now Facebook is live. Let me go back now at Facebook. Sorry guys, Facebook been get problem. It not being day live at all. So that make I've been try for find out waiting they go on. But it seems like it's now live, and hopefully the one the way they watch we usually watch we from Facebook. Yeah, yes. In fact, I just received the notification say the channel they live now Facebook now. I've been get some issues with that. Let me see. Yeah, I'm now live. All right, that's so wonderful. So we get now Facebook Live and other YouTube. So for you where they just join from Facebook, um, we get a discussion where I want for Leona also be part of. The discussion is um, the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone and announcing we are going to open up the registration, the voters registration time between September the 2nd to October the 3rd, a 1 month period. So I was able to talk to the deputy director of the Electoral Commission, Albert Masakoi, where confirmed to me say yes, that's not the time that one day where anybody we want for register in a salon, that one day is supposed for use for registration. And now the point why they try for bring that now is we don't talk a lot for the past 4 years. We don't talk a lot about this government, how we hate this government, how this government now reckless government and all those type of things. There are people who even they cause in a daily basis. They cause. They know they only cause the government and get that energy there for kind of social media, they cause and everything. Now is the time for me we take that energy way we've been they use now social media, for do all them kinds of let we refocus the energy and they to organizing and mobilizing the people in a salon for make them go register September. If you get chance, you can even go there September for go register. You send yourself as a diaspora because I don't say it's very very difficult for the diaspora for register, but at the end of the day, we are all in this together, right? And use your influence where you get na salon day for make you able for um pull people then from the villages then for make them go register. If na motoka you get, use that influence day. If na Okada you get, send money to your constituency for make then use them thing and day for pay for people then for make them go register and come back. That is a very good effort. And in fact, it's more important than even for going on social media, for go calls, for talk, all kind blah blah blah, begin to forward things then way it don't the benefits the party, what is the benefit now you way the forward them thing and now you emotions they don't think then the benefits no more. The benefit the party. So that's not the thing we I want for America we do as a party. If you like APC, do that. It is important, right? It is very, very important. Do that. Make sure you talk to people them that's alone there. Make sure those people are understand the ramification, the implication of not registering. Because if you're not able to register, I talked about this last week, right? The reason what to make I want to emphasize on this more for make people they understand what are the implication. If you not register, you cannot vote. If you cannot vote, what will happen? Your party not go able to go in power. You're not go able to win elections, right? Because the only way a party go able to win elections is when that party they get people their way qualify for vote. And qualification of vote starts with the registration of voters, the voters registration. And it is important for make we do that, okay? So if you're not APC member, if you're not somebody we believe for say yes, this government, now a government way yeah, we give them the trust, but they fail, then go in and register. Go vote. It's important. Just go vote. And not so you angry no more. Can go somebody. Can go somebody na the registration site. We no vote it for make we no register it for make you go register for vote. Okay. Now I know say this now election season. The elections don't start. Technically, the election don't start because the sitting government is already in campaign mode. We know that, right? We see that everywhere in the country they go and vote. They go and convince people them try for win people there over. It's okay, but this is the most important thing. This registration is most important. The government will able to use this registration for suppress the vote, and the only way we're able to stop that suppression is when you get a legitimate voter's ID card. Hopefully, some of we get for go to salon. Me, I go to salon. Okay, so that's not something way important. I go to salon, and I go do my level best in my own area for help people them for make them go register by God's power. If everything goes well, like I plan them, I go do my level best on that side. Whether I did a salon, if I not in a salon, I go do that level best thing. And I also want you, we in the diaspora, will get the opportunity, send $200, $300, $500 now your village, where maybe the place far for them for making them go register. send $100, send $200. I know say now the gas is very, very expensive. And we're going to talk about the gas. Okay. We're going to talk about that. But I want to focus first on the registration, voters registration. We'll get for open. If you send $100 or $200, it will help how many people them? A lot of people them. For take bike, go register, bring them come back. Now them village. It's very, very important to, and I know say it's very, very hard for some people them, right? You don't want the government get money. Well, what did they talk about? They not get money. They get money for their campaign. They not just get money for people them. Okay? So they get money for campaign, then they get for spend that money there. This is something that we all know because we've been there before, right? We've been in power. We know exactly what's the advantage of being in the in power, right? So as opposition leaders, them as people their way, now the underdog, we waiting at the diaspora. Now we supposed for sacrifice one way or the other and for make sure saying, I don't say everybody at the diaspora must come out from a town or a village. We all waiting at the diaspora. You must come out from a village, a town, or a city. Doesn't matter, right? Spend $100 in the right way. I not tell you say, man, you send money no more to people. Them where they take the money, they hold them. Then see they eat. No. Find a way how you go able for send money to your locality for people them for make they able for go register. Okay. If you do that, you are helping the party. I'm talking about the APC party. If you don't do that, well, there's another way we go able to do that. We go able to help. For some of who will get platforms them, let's educate people. Waiting at the implication of not registering and not voting. In a democracy, the nature in which people are governed is exclusively in the hands of those who go to the polls, those who go to vote. Not to from the one the way they sit at the house, say, me at if I don't want for go votes. And if I they all are the same thing. Yeah, I know that. Politicians are not the same when it comes to selfish and greediness. Yeah, I know that. But within that inner circle of politicians, you get people that are way better than the others. Okay? There are people way better than the others. So we already don't see the differences, right? When it comes to governance between the APC and the SLPP. Yeah. The SLPP of Tijan Kaba was very instrumental in some way. When you compare that to the SLPP of Madabio, what's in your own conclusion? No, just tell me. The comment section, just put, you compare the SLPP of Tijan Kaba and the SLPP of Madabio and tell me. I know some people then go say, oh, those are different times, right? I understand that. But when you look at those different times, Madabio stand a better chance for do better than Tijan Kaba. You agree with me? You want explanation? Yeah, I will give you explanation. When Tijan Kaba was in power, there was an active war, civil war going on at the country. What that means? A lot of structures are not available. A lot of activities were impossible. Okay? And not only That's part of the difficulties with Yankaba Bengals. There was a coup, okay? We also impede the transformation and the agenda, the project which Yankaba being they try for implement. Okay? So yet still, Yankaba kind of power, he was able to institute a lot of things them, implement a lot of projects them. But look at Madabio today. There is no active war. There is no coup. Nothing, absolutely. Yes, there is coronavirus. I understand that. But it is not only in Sierra Leone. Coronavirus is a global problem. And when you look at the other countries that actually get the same coronavirus, just like Sierra Leone, and compare those countries to Sierra Leone, you will begin to understand, say, Madabio is underperforming far than the time when Tijankaba was in power. We been get all these humongous problems. Well, yes, coronavirus get some kind of obstruction. But in Sierra Leone, to be honest with you, coronavirus not so severe like other countries. Here in the United States, coronavirus is still ravaging the country in the United States. It don't kill over a million people. Okay, let's look at South Africa, one of the epicenter of coronavirus in Africa. It killed more people in South Africa than Sierra Leone. Maybe the only side way they compare like the North Africa, where in like Algeria and Egypt and those type of countries. Now, take the coronavirus obstruction. Compare that to the Ebola obstruction during the time of Anes by Corona. You go see a huge difference the way those things are managed. Now, one go say, well, it is better during the time of coronavirus. Well, if it is better during the time of coronavirus, so why still will not get the development way we supposed to get in that country? So you as a voter, the ramification of not voting during the time of election or not taking your vote seriously, it gets huge implication on you. If you say people are bad, my brother or sister, it doesn't matter. Whether you vote or you not vote, democracy will continue. Let me repeat what I said. It doesn't matter whether you vote or you know the vote, democracy will continue. And what does that mean? It means somebody who is willing to go to the polls and vote is going to determine how you take your picking at school, if you get for pay school fees, how you they eat, because it also determines the economic situation of the country. It determine how you they live your life. So I want to make you see, I want to make you see the implication of not going to vote because you feel frustrated. You think, say, all politicians are, but unfortunately, you are right. But you have to continue fighting until you get the right one. This is This was what was going on here in the United States when democracy was in its initial stage, like the way we did today. So they not give up because you get so many nincompoops, people will not give a damn about the people. It happened here in the United States. It happened in other advanced countries when they just start. But they not give up. Then continue for with the look. Out of a million people, if you just need forget one good person, we're going to change everything. So you keep fighting, you keep putting um 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 the things that we believe say go able to help that country. So, but if you just sit down and say, I don't give a damn, I'm tired of all this nonsense, then people here are the same people. If SLPP commodities no APC come at the same thing because we know how APC be make. If APC come SLPP come at the same thing. In fact, APC come from SLPP, NGC come from SLPP, all those type of bull crap. We decided for implement we decided for put democracy as the core of we politics. These are the advantages and disadvantages of democracy. If you allow the bad person for continue for votes and win, you know the vote. That bad person they continue for do bad, and you are going to be the victim. Right? You are going to be the victim. All this boku boku talk they talk on social media. It no matter. You know what it matter? The vote. Because now in they determine whether somebody they win an election or not. Not to wait till they talk on social media. Not to the cause who they cause on social media. So it is an obligation for some of we they cause, some of we they talk, some of we they do all the they take the energy for going on social media every single day, night, and pretend to be the spokespeople for Sierra Leone. For make we use that particular energy day. Now, for tell we people then say if you not vote, things only change. I know say you frustrate, but this is something that is just like a marathon. In order for you for make you win, you just keep running. No stop. You just keep running. It's hard, but you have to keep running. So let's do that. Last week, I talked about this voters registration, the same thing. Why this week again, I they talk about the same thing? Because it's very important. It is very, very important. Let nobody not tell you lie. If you tell people then say, we are not worried. And by that bill don't mess up already, so we are going to win. With or without. You are making a big mistake. Because if you not get valid voters registration card, they're not going to allow you for make you go vote. They will not do that. Trust me. They will never going to do that. And guess what? The SLPP already don't put about $10 million for make sure they mobilize them people. The SLPP got money in the power, right? And in the power right now. Every member of the SLPP they pay in dues. Just we are doing the type of way APC be in the power. Everybody they pay in dues. Right? So the same thing with SLPP. In fact, some of them not only the dues no more than they pay. Then they put something more than just the dues. Because they need favor. So they have the money to spend. They have the money to mobilize their own supporters there for vote. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that money yet. I don't know. Maybe the money will come. So I'm not disputing that fact. But right now, we don't have that money. The money has to come from us. And the only alternative to the money is the effort we they put in. If you didn't a salon, you didn't a village, talk to you the brothers and sisters from the village for make them go register. And easier for being the opposition. Okay? Well, people like Yasaned and so they know Anes Kuruma. Anes Kuruma was in the opposition, so you know what they talk about. Right? Easy for being the opposition. Like a hell. Because everything works against you. Money, power, influence, tools, equipment, everything works against you when you are in the opposition. But we can do it. We can still do it. Let's use the mega resources what we get for go around and tell people them when the time reach for make them go register. And also for the past 5 years, hundreds of thousands of young people the way they're not being qualified for vote. Now they don't turn 18. Okay? Some they don't turn 19, some they don't turn 20, some they don't turn 21, some they don't turn 22. And at the same time, we also know a lot of people them will be non-registered and get their registration card. A lot of them don't die. Okay? So you need to replace them people then. This is why the voters registration is the first step to success, to winning an election. This is our first task. If we fail this task, it is likely that we will going to fail the next task. Okay? So right now, put the cost aside. Put the other things we will do for the past 4 years aside, where it just they help you feel good. Because when we are here about, oh, Mother Bill don't fly, we take them to the we push on our social media. The one the way they think like we say, oh yeah, Mother Bill don't fly. You see, don't fly back today. Now, a newsworthy, but does it help your party? I don't know. I have no idea whether that will help your party. But the energy way you take for the forward them thing, let's take that energy and say, hey, bruh, the 2nd of September, take phone call na your village. Say, hey, una don't go register. Hey, pa, we not get money for register. And they can send $200 for now. Una able make sure say una organize, una buy, una take Okada for. We say then they register. Oh, it didn't at the other village or something like that. You know, a little bit far. Are you una money for now? Una able get Okada for now. Una go register. Send that money there. No sending money. No need for sending money directly to the APC party. You don't need for. Yes, if you want to help the party for make them do the mobilization, that's you can send the money directly to the APC leadership. But I'm talking about individual efforts. The party efforts they go on, but you as an individual you get for do your independent effort. Okay, that's how we go able to win this. Okay, that's not the first battle. This so now they can start so. So, if you get any comments, like I don't see Musa don't put comments already. Let me just see what Musa say. Musa Conte say you can even say the cause by COVID in South Africa eclipsed that of West African countries combined. Yeah, Musa, it's correct. South Africa probably the epicenter of COVID in Africa. Yeah. But that does not, actually impede their progress. So there is no excuse for Madabio or the supporters of Madabio for make them begin to say, oh yeah, not to say we no want to do better, but now the COVID-19. But we get Ebola. Remember? We get Ebola. How many people the way the COVID don't kill us alone? How many? Far less than the Ebola, not so. So there is no excuse on that. Okay. Now, Let me come to the gas price. As somebody who pragmatic, liberal, and optimistic, and at the same time, most importantly, patriotic, I want for talk about this in a more open-minded way, in a more realistic way, a more factual way. Before I come at the program, I've been getting the chance for just get a glance on the gas prices around the world. Okay? In Ghana, a liter is $1.25 in Ghana. So when you convert that to Sierra Leone, now how much that one there? Now a dollar is about 12,000 euros for a dollar. 12,000? Yeah, around 12,000 per dollar. So 25 cents is 4,000 for 25 4,000 for 25 cents. So 12,000 plus 4,000, 16,000. It's almost the same range in Sierra Leone. Okay. But you still get other countries then where no raise them price it at all when it comes to the gas price. Globally, the gas is going up. I want to be fair. Because if you fear, God Himself will bless you. The gas price in Sierra Leone gets some kind of a direct influence on what they go on globally. I know say some APC members them where no one for anything where not truth, then go say, hey, man, I don't say that because that means say if they make clear Madabio, if they get Madabio off the hook. I don't care about Madabio. I don't care about Madabio. I care about the truth. I care about things that we go able to make we understand because an informed nation is a prosperous nation. Also, a nation we not informed is a backward nation because I don't know what they do. And how you go able to inform a nation? Not through saying the truth. Saying the truth. So the 15,000 leons where they raise, it's too high for people then. To be honest, 15,000, just imagine. Let's say you get motor car where you they use for go work every single day. Okay? Let's say you spend 5 gallon every day. 5 gallon every day for go and come. Now, if you calculate, because 1 liter is 4 liters is equals to a gallon, right? Let me just do the calculation quick for make we understand what that means. So let's say 15,000 times 4, which is 1 gallon, 60,000 leons per gallon. Okay? Let's say maybe you spend 5 gallon a day times 5, 300,000 a day. Okay? Well, let's say you work 5 days a week. 20 days. Let me just say 20 days, okay? Times 20. If now 5 gallon, I'm just saying, if na 5 gallon, even let's say 2 gallon, but if na 5 gallon, about 6 million leons a month. Now you dey spend pan gas at this time. How many people there way they actually then they pay 6 million that's alone a month? Anyone? Anyone would they watch we do you, how many people the way think say now then they pay how many people the way they pay 6 million a month that's alone? I don't think so them boku. I don't think so. So you see why people are actually angry. People are angry. I understand. The gas price is not under the control of a particular government. The price is dictated by the global phenomenon within it happen globally. And because Ukraine and Russia is in a war, Russia is one of the countries, the OPEC countries, the way they supply gas, oil. So now they're not able to do that the way they're supposed to do. I know say then they still is supply because still Europe, even though they sanction Russia, then they still get their own gas from Russia. You know, but I know one for going on that side in. I'm just telling you the phenomenon where they go on. If let's say even na 2 gallons they make, what they call per day, yet still you get about 2 point something million leons per month. So there is no escape into this. There's no escape. People are suffering. And I want to tell una say this suffering is not only secluded to Sierra Leone or Africa in particular, in general. Even here in the United States, when you go to California today, the gas is about 7 point something dollars a gallon in some parts of the United States. Here in Phoenix, it's almost $5. The regular is almost $5. Some of them win 467, 480. Some of them win even $5, 1 cent. Here in the United States per gallon. Okay. You get people where they make 30,000 a year, $30,000 a year in the United States. I'm talking about in the United States. I just want for bringing the United States where I live for make you see why this has become a global problem, not only a specific problem for specific country. Yes, I know say a lot of people are one for make this is an excluded something, exclusive something. No, it's a global something. Imagine we got a lot of people in the United States where they make less than 30 or 30,000 a year. The time when the gas price was about $2.90, $3 some cents, those people are struggling. They are struggling to get their fuel. The fuel day, but it's just too expensive. And just imagine now that the gas of price is about 7 point something dollars in some places $5, $6. Do you really believe? Do you really believe it's not affecting them here in the United States? Yeah. Europe. I just yeah, Europe. A liter don't go nearly $2.80, $2.90 a liter. Some places they say about $3 now. So $3 times 4. Yeah, $12 per gallon in Europe. You see? You see why this is a global problem? The problem we I get with the Sierra Leone government, we know say some of this increase in gas no they affect government officials. It's not because government officials then they get gas from the government. They get gas. You know they come out from their own salary. You know they come out from their own call. They are a part of the benefits where those government officials like the ministers or members of parliament or even judges, the judiciary. So you know they affect them like the way it affect the ordinary salon person. So how them go able to do now for substitute some of them here? They need to find a way where they go able to help the people them. I believe they go able, you know, let's say put 5,000 on the 15,000. So the people then will still pay, even though the gallon is the liter is 15,000, but still because the government they come and substitute them, it will able to help. That's not the only way where I think say the government will able to help here. But I know they exclusively blame the government because of gas prices. And remember, it is not only gas price. Everything in this world is interconnected. Everything. The gas price affects everything else: food, transportation, clothing, water, electricity, health, you name it. Everything. So you see, it costs a lot. So I don't know. Sometimes we get to be very pragmatic and look at things. Not every time we play politics, politics, politics. Yes, I know say a lot of people there they're so obsessed with politics. There's nothing we know they do without politics. We understand that. We know that. This is something that is um, um, we addicted to. Okay, but you self, we they blame the government. If they pay higher gas price, who say they right now? You don't get problem with that. But you blame Salon government for raising the price of gas. Now, in fact, the problem is now gas no dey. Fuel no dey. I get a lot of people them where they call, hey, oh man, the reason we make another day online because lights not there, fuel not there. It's very, very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. This is why, well, the other thing here is we I find very ridiculous. The Turkish ship, the Turkish ship, where the APC government been bringing us along. That's one supposed to be for temporary use. But what I'm seeing today, it seems like the SLPP government don't make the Turkish ship where they supply light in our freedom. Now it's a permanent source of electricity. A ship, a ship. Now, now the permanent source of electricity. Okay, I not think say we don't ready for actually get sustainable electricity. I don't think so. The time when the APC government been in a power bring them in and the SLPP folks them in I mean, they attack we. Some of them, they even provoke. But now, look at what I understand, what cause the blackouts, then say that ship day, then they try for do some maintenance on their own equipment. Huh? Is that true? I don't know. But how we were able to get sustainable electricity? That's alone. How? I think say we need for focus on renewable energy in the country. If we're able for get 50% of our electricity through renewable energy, I think say that's going able to help with a lot. Then the other part now, the other 50%, maybe you bring in other source like the the um the Turkish ship way the way them call so. But the world is having a seismic shift. Something is going on around the world where it shifts the dynamic. It reposition maybe not the right word and the world is repositioning itself. It just feel like an earthquake. When an earthquake happen, you get all those tremors, those half earthquakes where they come after the main one. So now in they happen today. So we just the pray say this turmoil where they go now Ukraine the leaders, the world leaders are able to resolve ASAP because now it is undisputable for saying it affects everybody. It affects it. So that's not my own statement on the side of the gas price matter alone. I don't say the other one or this new increase, there was no way because the government will they call for the oil. Now money they get for take for go buy them, right? You know they go take $10 for go buy something where you cancel at $8. The next time they go, you not go able for buy them again because the money not do. So the only way we go able to do in a rational thing, you get for increase the price so that you go able for meet with the not only the demand but the cost, the price. So let's think about that. Sometimes let's be reasonable, okay? Let's be reasonable. I know say not everybody get that thinking there for say, wait a minute. Is this based on politics or what? Nope. It's a global phenomenon. And according to the experts, if we will not try for resolve that Ukraine war and try for reverse some of these sanctions where um, we don't give, some experts says pretty soon the oil, a barrel of oil, crude oil, they go up to $300. $300. Right now, I don't know if not to. Let me just check for you how much a barrel right now. I think it's about $130 to 150 right now. Um, and I am with the suffer. So imagine that price they double. So you see why why this this particular war it affects you right now. I'm just trying to look at how much it costs. I'm not able to get a clear picture of it. Okay. So imagine I'm not able for see them yet. I'll go find out. I'll go find out. So let's see how that happened. But we dey pray that those prediction no will come true for make a barrel of gas go up to $300. Africa will be in the dark. Definitely, Africa will be in the dark. Okay. I think I don't reach to the end of the program, and I hope say we all get a clear picture. Say, I just want to reiterate which I don't say before, for let people that know say the voters registration now the first test the one day for see if a party like the APC go able stand a chance in the next coming election, and how we go able for win this battle at the first bullets list we don't shoot. September the first, second to October the third. Everything we supposed for do for register, we supporters them, we need for do them within that time there. Other than that, um, well, let's do it. Let's go do it. Okay, that's all I want to say. I just want to thank una we they watch this program, and I know say um politics don't start to us alone. We don't spend 4 years because we they attack. All right, that's good. But now let's walk the walk. We don't talk the talk. Oh. Now let's walk the walk. Let's go in individually, collectively, collaboratively, for go get with people they out for registration. Right? You agree with me? Let's do it. Okay? See you in the back next week, the same time, the same place.